Hi guys, welcome in, welcome back, welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. Thank you for viewing my videos. Thank you for sticking with this channel. I am Lisa and this is North Star Energy Healing. I haven't posted anything for since the 6th. So that's a week since I posted my last video. I apologize, that was not my intention, but my husband and I went away for our anniversary trip, and I took my cards with me, and I fully intended to do a reading or two while I was gone, but that just didn't come to fruition. There wasn't a time when I could do it. It was, I would have been my husband would have had to have been sitting quietly for however long it took me to do it, because the room we were staying in it was like one big studio room. So that didn't happen. I also only meditated once while I was gone because it just wasn't ever quiet enough for me to really do that. So I am really happy to be back. I'm happy to be back home. I'm happy to be back into my routine. Vacation was absolutely wonderful. But I guess now as I get older, I miss being home and I miss my routine. We were gone for 4 nights and, returned on the fifth day. So by the fourth day, we were both kind of like, oh, I'm ready to go home. We ate too much rich, spicy, sweet food. When you're on vacation, you're just it's a free for all as far as the food goes. And, so that was kind of interesting how both of our bodies really reacted to eating all of the rich food, the spicy food, and the sugary sweets that we ate while we were gone. So we were both kind of laughing about that. But anyhow, the other interesting thing that happened while we were gone, a couple of things. One, we don't have cable, so we don't see the news every day and the weather and all that. We just have streaming. So, of course, while you're staying in a room, you're connected to cable, and I couldn't believe the repetitiveness of everything that was on the news. It was almost like every channel was talking about the same thing over and over and over, and I was like, man, now I know why we don't have cable. Um, and the other thing was the commercials were long. We have streaming channels and some of them have commercials, but it's like, 60 seconds or 90 seconds. When we were there and it was regular TV, it seemed like the commercials were going on for like 3 minutes, and there were more frequent commercials. I guess that's how they pay for all that, the programming, right? So that was kind of interesting to us, and we're like, yep, glad we don't pay for cable. And the other interesting thing was my husband has a smartwatch that tells his stress levels. And for all up until the last day that we were there, his stress level was literally zero. He had no stress whatsoever. And I also felt in my body relaxed because we didn't have a list, an agenda, and we just took each day as it came. We did some nice exploring, went to Booth Bay, Maine, and did a little bit of shopping there. We went to Damariscotta, Bath, Wiscasset. Just, we took pictures of architecture, beautiful homes and things like that. And we just actually relaxed. But now we know that probably 3 nights is long enough when we go away. We actually left at, I don't know, I think it was around 8 o'clock in the morning. We didn't have to check out till 10, but we got ready and we left at about 8 a.m. We were home by 9:30 a.m. yesterday. So then that gave me a lot of time to just get things put away, get back into what we needed to do some chores around the house. So yeah, so it was good. It was fun. It was great to go away. It was a beautiful vacation. But we're both glad to be home and back into our routines. I do have to go to work later at my job outside the home, but I wanted to come in. So this morning, there are a lot of things that I was thinking about this morning as I was showering and doing my walk and all that. Oh, before I move on, I've always wanted a set of these bells to clear the energy. I'm not going to ring them on camera because they're loud, and if you have earbuds in, I don't want to blast your eardrums out. But aren't these beautiful? They're very heavy. They're very heavy, and they are really, really beautiful. And I did clear the space with them this morning. Cleared all my cards because I had my cards packed away. And the funny thing was, as I was getting my cards out, it's almost like I could feel them being happy to be back out and back here and gonna get used. Some of you may think I'm weird for saying that, but I really did feel that. And as I meditated and called in my guides, I felt like, we missed you. That's what I felt. So maybe the next time we go away, we'll have to get something that's like a one bedroom with a closed off bedroom so I don't have to be away so long. It's nice to be missed, I can tell you that. Um, we got to see some friends, my friend Wendy, who lives in Wiscasset, that I don't get to see very often. Although this coming Saturday, she and I are going up to see that psychic medium that we saw 10 or 12 years ago. So that's going to be fun. And my cousin Carrie, who's more like a sister to me, she lives up in Gardner. We were able to stop by and see her and spend some time with her, and that was really fun and fantastic. Okay, I hope you are all doing well today. It is Wednesday, November 13th. It is only going to be about 44 today, and it was something like 22 overnight last night or something like that. So good to be back with our nice wood stove and that comforting heat that it provides. So as I was meditating, I was thinking about a couple things. One, um, somebody just passed away recently. He was only 55. Actually, I used to babysit him when he was little. His family has been an integral part of my growing up. His parents were friends with my parents when I was growing up, and we were all very close. And this was a shock. This was an unexpected passing. He has a wife. He has two sons. He has two grandchildren, a couple of brothers. It really brings it kind of into focus. That life can be short and that we shouldn't waste it, right? We shouldn't waste it with anger and guilt and things like that. We need to embrace and enjoy every moment that we have here on Earth, in Earth School, breathing the beautiful air and being around people who care about us and making a difference and being of service. And that was one thing that he was known for, was his kindness, his caring. He was a good listener. I do remember that he was a very gentle type of spirit. So we need to really be mindful of this. And it has really brought to the forefront something for me, that is painful. One of my sisters doesn't talk to me, and it's going to be a year on December 11th since our last communication. She would not tell me what the problem was. I don't know what I did, what I said. And I keep thinking, what if something would have happened to me or to her? But I'm not sure how to go forward with that. So I'm going to ask all of you to please pray about that and send positive energy about that for me so that I can try and mend that relationship somehow. It's hard to do if the person won't talk to you. I've still sent birthday cards and Christmas cards, and I'm not gonna close that door. I don't want to, because I'm still hoping that we can fix that. So I would really appreciate. I've told you that I've had problems with people not talking to me, but I never came out and said that was one of them. I have two sisters. One sister, she has a relationship with each of us separately, which is also difficult for her. But anyway, I don't want to dwell on anything negative. I just want to ask you to please send me some positive energy for that. Okay, so as I was sitting here thinking about all these things, thinking about that, after the USA elections, things seem to be fairly calm. I mean, I know that there are people, if your candidate didn't win, then you're upset and maybe angry. If your candidate did win, then you're happy, and that puts things out of balance, right? We need to try to balance things. So as I just picked up my deck, my Gilded Tarot Royale deck, and started shuffling and said, Spirit, what is the message that you like to bring forth? And the cards started coming out. So I have them right here. And I did one of my old spreads that I used to do, which is like the 369, where I have 2 rows of 3 and then I have a row of 3 that's what's around the corner. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what Spirit brought out. Of course, you know the title of this video. I don't, as I'm doing it. So the first card out, Strength. The second card out, 5 of Wands. The third card out, King of Wands. The fourth card out, Ace of Wands. The fifth card out, the Chariot. And the last card out is the 8 of Wands. So these energies are quite profound for what's going on right now. There's a lot of orange and purple in these cards. So the first card out is Strength, right? We all need to have our inner strength right now, and that's really what this card is. It can represent Leo, but our inner strength is really important right now as we're going forward in the USA, but in any time. Inner strength is really important, right? We need to know when to talk and when to hold it in, right? We need to know when to say something and when not to. We need to know how to say things with gentleness and finesse, kindness and caring, right? So right now, people could be feeling at odds. This 5 of Wands is like, practicing. It can be debate, conflict, things like that. And this goes for anything. This can be conflict regarding the USA election. This can be conflict regarding family members. We're coming up on the holidays, and hopefully this is going to be a time of forgiveness. So this could be conflict in many ways, okay? Next is the King of Wands. This is a fire sign king, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, right? This king is ready for action. He's ready to get going. He's ready to work on his passions. And so this may be a call to action for some of us. Call on your Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius fire sign placements in your chart if you have them. Maybe you have friends or family. My sister that doesn't talk to me is an Aries. I am a Sagittarius Leo rising. Lots and lots of fire there. And so, there could be somebody or something inside of you that's saying you need to step out and work on your passion or be more passionate. How about some compassion thrown in, right? This Ace of Wands is a new start with something. It's new action, new start, new passion. So can we move forward from now with passion and compassion regarding the election, regarding our family members, regarding people that we may not totally agree with, right? Can we move forward and turn over a new leaf? Okay, the Chariot is a card of moving forward. This can represent Cancer. So we have Leo and we have Cancer cards here. Okay, so this is a victory. This is moving forward, but with a riddle, right? Sphinxes do not pull chariots. So yes, one group of people has victory in their candidate. One person may have victory in maybe not speaking to someone because they feel that they're in the right. Oh, wow, Spirit, thank you for giving me this stuff. But is it worth it? Is it worth it, right? To gloat or to be like, haha, I won. Or, well, I'm not talking to her or him because they did or said X, Y, and Z. Does that feel good? No, it doesn't. It doesn't feel good at all. So you may have the victory, but what is the riddle? The riddle is, how do we move forward with compassion? Spirit is really giving me, instead of passion for these cards, they're really giving me compassion, right? So here we have more wands. We have wands, 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 and wands. 4 out of 6 cards are wands. Action and compassion. That's what they're giving me. This 8 of Wands is flying through the air to hit the mark, to get where it's going. So whatever it is that you're wanting is, and like for me right now, I really want to mend that relationship and be able to move on with compassion, right? Um, Whatever, if I did something, I am fully prepared to apologize, make amends, do whatever I have to do, but we can't change the past. If I did or said something in the past, I can't go back and change it, not unless I had a time machine. Wouldn't that be great? So we need to remember that is hitting our mark and our victory worth trampling another, right? That could be a friend of yours that the election didn't go so well, right? Or that could be a friend of yours that the election did go well, and you're saying, oh, I can't believe that they like this person. What's going to happen? I mean, I've seen so many posts where people are actually think that bad things are going to happen to them personally, and it makes me really sad. Like we as a group and as people, we march in our own shoes. We march in our own life, right? We can't, things can't touch us if we don't let them, right? Inner strength. Remember, the inside of you, your soul, that is what matters the most. Your frequency, right? Okay, let's see now the what we don't see coming. I left them face down. They actually came out face down. So what's around the corner? What do we not see? Right. Two of Cups, right? Happy reunion, happy partnership, right? Oh my gosh, this is great. All right, I'm gonna I like having the cards like that because I sometimes feel like the last one is, so let me see if I can you still see those? Okay, can still see all three. All right, so this is what's around the corner. Partnership, happy reunion, happy happy partnership. It's just, that's what they're giving me. Ace of Cups, new beginning in love, new beginning in nurturing, new beginning, right? I would love that. I would love if that happens for me and for all of you, right? Remember that a person's soul is what is important, right? Not who their favorite candidate is, not whether they're better than you or not whether they're more successful. It's what's in their soul, okay? So this seems to me very important, okay? The new beginning in love and nurturing and in different perspective, right? This Ace of Cups is all about seeing it from a different perspective, okay? Everybody is only coming from their place of soul growth. And look at this. Beautiful. Look at the people. They're smiling, kind of. She's smiling. I don't know. They have their third eye bursting open. Water, the water of nurturing and love. The abundance of fish, the rainbow, the two cups. We have three cups, creation and collaboration. Now, let's just look at the third card that came out. The Justice card. Look how similar these look, because those bowls actually look like cups, right? This is balance, right? Balance, this is also balance. Twos are choice and balance. This is balance. This is new perspective. Okay, guys, so Spirit can't say it any better than that, right? We need to get perspective on things and not dwell on things past, okay? But move forward in love, in connection, in unity, in partnership, okay? Stay balanced. This is also a Libra card, right? So we have Leo, Cancer, Libra, if that means anything to you. But I'm really thinking the Leo card is really pointing to inner strength. The Chariot card is really pointing to, yes, you may have a victory, but where are you going from here? And then the Justice card, the Libra card, is balance, right? Balancing our emotions. Balancing our emotions. I feel that very strongly. Yeah, inner strength. This Five of Wands, fives are change, but this, you can have a light debate. You can have your differences, but you don't need to, as that card shows, you don't need to kill each other over it. right? They're just kind of spying there. Nobody is getting hurt. Excuse me, man. The king of compassion is what my guides are calling this today. Be the king of compassion. Turn over that new leaf of compassion. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, I can't believe how they can just bring a reading out of nothing. How they can just give me these beautiful messages from, I don't know what we're reading on. And then bring a beautiful message forth. I don't know what this is going to be called. Moving forward with compassion. Yeah. Okay, this is the Saints and Mystics deck. As soon as when I was unpacking the cards, this was the deck that they were like, we want you to use this deck today. So this was the deck that Mother Mary actually wanted me to get. Even though she doesn't have a card in here, this was the deck that she gravitated me towards. I think there may be a Mother Mary deck out there. Right now, I don't have room for another deck. My whole shelf is completely full, and I have another shelf. I even have to have 3 decks that aren't on the shelf, so I just don't know what I would do with another deck. I think I'm full up for right now. Okay. What is the card from the Saints and Mystics? Oh boy, I just have to ask, right? Okay. Saint Josephine Bakhita, release. We've had this card before. I've had that deck for quite a while, and I've pulled some of the same cards over and over again, and it seems odd to me. There are cards in there that I've never pulled. All right, this is a number 8, same as strength, and same as the 8 of Wands, where that was. 8, 8, 8, okay? 3 8s. Saint Josephine Bakhita. Patron saint of Sudan and sacrifice. Saint Josephine Bakhita was a former child slave kidnapped from her home in Sudan by slave traders in the late 1800s. As a child and teenager, she was sold to a number of cruel, vindictive masters before ending up with an Italian vice consul named Callisto and his wife Terina, who eventually took her back with them to Italy. As Italy did not accept slavery, Bakhita was declared a free woman. She found solace and a home with the Canossian Sisters, a religious order who introduced her to the service and spirituality of their god, Bakhita. Of their god, excuse me. Bakhita translates as fortunate in Arabic. She took the name Sister Josephine and lived out her days caring for the sick and suffering with gratitude and peace. She was declared a saint in 1992 by Pope John Paul II and is the only saint from the country of Sudan. Release. So she was able to release her anger so that she could be of service to others, right? She governs the activations of the crown and heart chakras, which is exactly what we need right now. Heart chakra and connecting with our guides and our guides, the angels, spirit, source, God. When dire circumstances arise, she assists in strengthening the cord from the earth star chakra below our feet into the depths of Mother Earth to anchor and remain grounded. Saint Josephine Bakhita releases toxic ties that bind. Oh my gosh. Spirit, thank you so much. This is exactly what this message is about, right? Not becoming toxic over an election, over a family member's mistake or misspoken words. Don't let it become toxic. She helps us to see ways out of our spiritual and emotional bondage. Oh my goodness. Whoops. Yeah, because we don't want to be in bondage because we are harboring disagreements. I don't know how else. I'm trying to find the right words for you guys, but it's really difficult because I'm emotional over the message myself, right? Okay, let's get an earth magic oracle. Let's get an earth magic oracle. Yeah, please do not be taken over by anger. They're giving me despair. Some people really feel in despair after the election. Please don't be taken over by that, because you're lowering your frequency and vibration, and we need frequency and vibration to be high, right? The dragons are showing me they're still circling. They're still circling above the USA, trying to keep things cool, and that sounds funny coming from a dragon standpoint, but they're trying to send healing and loving energy to humans in the USA so that we can get through this next, couple of months while the presidency is being transitioned. We want everybody to be in good health, all of them. President Biden and Kamala Harris and her running mate, President Trump and his running mate, all the people that may be exiting, the White House and their duties and coming in, and those that are coming in. We want to stay in love and compassion. Look, this is I don't know why I'm doing. See, this is what the cards look like. This is the card that Spirit gave us. Tree, grounding, right? Grounding. Wasn't there something in that message about that? Can't remember. Yeah, exactly. Strengthening the cord from the Earth Star chakra into the depths of Mother Earth to anchor and remain grounded was this card. And then we have another card of grounding, right? We need to remain grounded. Like a tree. I love trees. Tree, that's a number 137. That is 11, okay? 11, guys. 11 is a powerful number. We just came off of the 1111 portal. That was my anniversary. We got married on 11/11/11 at 11 a.m. I wanted all of the 11 energy. Okay, tree, grounding. Consider how trees, the standing ones, exemplify balance, there's balance again, between heaven and earth. Their branches reach out and up as if in praise of the beauty that Sky Father has to offer. Their leaves breathe in carbon dioxide and breathe out oxygen. A vital process for so many beings on the planet, including humans. Their trunks and roots have planted themselves firmly in the soil, allowing them to receive the gifts of another kind of nourishment from Earth Mother. In turn, they freely and gratefully give back by accommodating the needs of so many beings with what they have to offer. Wow. You have been feeling scattered and spacey lately. You are not fully in your body, and that is because you have not been able to get grounded. This is quite literal in that your body is made of the materials of the earth. So when you feel disconnected from your body, you are inevitably disconnected from earth. So get yourself grounded. You can do so quite simply. With your feet firmly planted on the ground wherever you are, feel the etheric roots that extend into the earth, right? The Earth Star chakra that Sister Josephine or Saint Josephine was talking about. Follow your breath so that each time you exhale, you can imagine these roots going even deeper. Each time you inhale, draw up the loving, nurturing power of Earth Mother. As soon as you have the chance, go outdoors and sit or stand with your back supported by a tree. Feel its solidness and integrity. It is simply being a tree. Breathe in the essence of tree spirit and allow this to fill you up. Walk barefoot very slowly on the ground so you can maintain this connection, because those roots go out far and wide. I mean, wow. I'm always in awe of what my guides bring through, the messages they bring through, how they tie things together. I mean, it's just amazing to me. I don't think I'll ever stop being amazed by how this works. Okay. Magical times. So remember, guys, around the corner is this different perspective, new beginning in love and nurturing and kindness, right? Balancing that partnership, that friendship, that family member, balancing with that justice, right? So around the corner, things are going to balance out, okay? But we have to put the effort in, Spirit is saying. We have to put the effort in to get that balance, right? It's not just going to happen around us. We have to put some effort in with our compassion, with our inner strength, right? With our moving forward in love, right? With our Eight of Wands there, that we're going to get to where we want to be. We will get there. We need to maintain balance, love, nurturing. Very important message here. We can agree to disagree. We can agree to disagree and still love the person, right? There's no need for hate at all whatsoever. Okay, this is Magical Times Empowerment Cards by Jody Bergsma. Let's see what the message is here from these cards. We have grounding, being like a tree. Okay, energy, life force. Yeah, I love this. This is a dragon. There's a smaller dragon. There's Celtic symbols all over the card. Life force is flowing. Open yourself to receive the power from within. Your inner strength, right? We can all move on and get through this and do what we need to do. Love one another. Believe in one another. Remember that it's the soul that we are connected to, our soul, their souls. And again, feel like the whole theme of orange and purple is still coming through here. We have some blue here, but most of the cards are orange and purple. That's pretty, pretty interesting. Oh my God. So that's funny. I just reached for the cards and I knocked over. This is Earth Spring Roll-On. It's a scent that you can, and talking about grounding and earth, yeah, let's put some of that on. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's see what animal oracles want to come out. But please, please remember, oh, that's so earthy. It is a really earthy smell. I love it. I don't remember where I got this. I think I got it at a craft fair. ANEEZ, aromatherapy. ANEEZ, Anise, aromatherapy. Yeah, that's so cool. I love that. It really smells good. Okay, sorry guys. All right, so animal oracle. All right, so remembering, stay grounded, right? Stay in good high vibrational energy, right? Call on your inner strength if you have to. Don't let hate, fear, discord, disagreement, don't let those things in. Please, guys, please. Let's stay positive, energized, loving, nurturing, right? Let's stay those people. Let's practice more loving, more acceptance, more healing. If somebody comes at you with an attitude about something, how you respond is your character. How you respond is your character, right? Don't go down the path of low energy, okay? Low vibration. Don't go down that path. Penguin. Penguins mate for life. Penguin, authentic. We can be our authentic selves without arguing, without hating, right? I know we can. I know you can do it. I have faith in you. Penguin, wolf, fox. Okay. Penguin, authentic. Reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations and be yourself. Be that loving soul that you are, right? Be authentic. Be authentically you. If you're watching this channel, then, I'm sure that you are not an angry, hateful person, because I don't think that angry, hateful people watch channels like this. So you may have to call on that inner strength and be who you really are. Don't let somebody trigger you. Don't let somebody trigger you, okay? Wolf, pathfinder. Release your past and start a new journey. Exactly. With the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups, that new journey, turning over a new leaf, being that loving, nurturing person. You are a teacher and help others find their way. Yes, we can lead by example of not being that hateful, angry person. We can even tell other people, like I do. Yeah, I have friends that don't have the same political views as I do or views on other things, but I can still be friends with them. Okay. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. That's your inner strength, your soul. Perseverance is your secret power. You have a love that endures. Yes, we can do this, right? We can stay positive, stay loving, stay kind, while still being authentic. Fox, clever. You are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you and be open to romance. That last one always stumps me because it doesn't have a lot to do with the foxes, but okay, some of you may be having a new romance. I don't know. But maybe you're having a new romance and that person has a different political opinion than you, and maybe you're having a hard time seeing through it. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, I never thought about how that would be. But okay, so remembering all these beautiful messages, but the number one message is to stay in your loving, compassionate self that you are, right? Stay grounded. Remember, like Saint Josephine said with the Earth Star Chakra, like the tree card told us, stay grounded in that beautiful earth energy of connectedness, because tree roots are all connected down there. Moss, trees, that's how they do it. And when one falters, the other one helps them. And that's what we need to do and be. I could just go on and on forever. This message seems to me so profound and beautiful. And I hope that you all have gotten something out of it. I really, really hope that we can go forward as a collective, as light workers, as light beings, as beings of God, of Source, that we can go forward in the way that Source would want us to, that God would want us to, that Jesus would want us to, that Buddha would want us to, that Ra would want us to, all of that. Going forward in compassion, love, okay? I can't go on and on. I'm sorry. I just hope that you all get that. And remember, around the corner is balance, right? And that new perspective, that new start in partnership. Okay, guys, I truly hope that you have enjoyed this, and I hope there was a message here for you. Peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.